Hello farmers and welcome back to Green Mountain Forest. Day 4 of fall has arrived. I did a lot of work. Well, a lot of work. Yeah, okay. I did quite a bit of work. I would just say. Yesterday afternoon, after we finished off, I have made this road a little bit wider from the main road, if you shall, right across from our farm. I started widening it only to where the road goes up to the cell phone tower, which has been installed. That's right, the cell phone tower is up. So we are paying $100 a day for that to be up, but we are getting $250 an hour for it being up. So you can see right here, I widened the road from there, and that's where you can kind of see the road going down that way towards the peninsula. But as we turn up here, you can see the road is wider here. All the logs have been picked up. All the logs have been sold. I think all the stumps have been kind of cleared out as well. So I actually earned enough money, as you will see once we get up here. The cell phone tower is up. I actually earned enough money to pay for the cell phone tower, which was $100 grand. I also had enough money to pay off $100,000 on the loan itself. As we slowly make our way up here, here is the cell phone tower. Yay, the cell phone tower is up. And yeah, you can see the scrap metal yard right there. The sawmill is down there. There we go. I'm like, I should be able to see it. Actually, since we're using the drone, we're gonna come on down here to the scrapyard anyways. So also last night, I was getting in contact with Wayne. Remember, we're looking at a skid steer to help us down with the pallets down here. Well, he gave me one to try, so I brought the skid steer down here with one of the pieces of equipment from the CSZ or CSZ pack, if you will. I tried using it, and the skid steer, it could lift the pallets, but then it would do a nosedive, and I could not even get it up. Well, I mean, I could struggle, but it was hard to even get it up on the cell point. So here we are back with the Case International, and we got this here. This is also from the CSZ pack. This is the bag lifter. I think it's called the bag lifter. Hang on a second. Let's scroll in here. It's going to be under front loaders. It's also under skid steers as well. Where is it? So yeah, the CSZ pack right here. The whole bunch of equipment you can put on the front end of anything. Where is it? I'm going to go by, yeah, the big bag handler right here. So what this allows us to do, instead of using pallet forks, yeah, pallet forks. Yeah, you can put it right in the front of a front loader, a wheel loader, a skid steer, what have you. But we'll come over here, and boom! Nope. This disappears the straps. I got it. I got it. Yeah. So you just got to drive over it. How come I cannot see the straps on that? So this is the first time I've done pallets. My two. Okay. Well, it's not showing the straps on the pallets there, so that doesn't look quite right. But since it's on here, we're going to sell it. I really don't care what the price is on these things. We're just here to sell it. And lower it. Yeah, this sells a little weird. Nope. Okay, raise it. There we go. And just like that, it is sold. How are we doing on the carton factory? Well, we're still using the same logs that we originally put in. I think we've only used about 30,000 liters of logs. So not much. Wood chips, I think I've used about 20,000 liters of wood chips, and we put 50,000 liters of water in. That's originally what it has taken, and I'm down to 12,000 liters, so I'm not going through much material at all. Alright, so let me grab one of these pieces, pallets of carton here. So lower that down a little bit. So now when I pick up this one, I know this one will show the straps. You can kind of see the straps going around the pallets. Much easier for me than sitting there for 10-15 minutes getting rid of all, trying to get the pallet forks underneath the pallets, clipping and whatever. And boom, sold this like that. $9.12 for that today. That's not bad. So the carton factory is paying off, and with this nice handy dandy little thing, it's going to make my job a lot easier coming down here and grabbing this. I haven't tried one of these yet. It used to be in 17, if you got really good at it, sometimes you could pick up 2 pallets at once. And I think I just did that. Just backing out of here slowly because I don't want... Oh, that's on there. What I didn't want was one of the pallets to go flying. Oh, that's why I'm steering weird. 8,000 liters too much for the Case International with no weight on the back. And see, so right there, I tried to go up the ramp and the front pallet kind of clipped on it. So this is the problem. I'm kind of glad it's doing it now, but so I can show you, this is what the skid steer was doing. See if I can get the weight back on the wheels again. How about you just unstrap a peanut and then take one at a time? Yeah, let's do that. So, yeah, I was trying to so that was the struggles I was having with the skid steer. So what you got to be careful of when you got two pallets close to another, don't go all the way on there. Just strap one on there. And boom, just like that. I think I just saw a couple days ago, Mr. Sealy P was showing that on one of his videos. If you don't know who Mr. Sealy P is, his link is in my on my homepage. He doesn't know about me at all, which is fine. But the reason why I put him on there, if you play on console, he's the guy that you probably would like to watch once in a while because he plays on PS4. So he shows you all, you know, how the console side of it works. I play on the PC, so yeah, there is a difference between PC and console on Farming Simulator. If you play on console, you got slot numbers and all that fun stuff. PC owners are probably thinking about, what are you talking about, slot counts and all that stuff? Yeah, we don't have slot counts. Nope, I got those straps disappeared. Nope, did I grab it? I grabbed it. So what I would like to do, if any of you are running this carton factory, does the paper only hold 5 pallets before it fills up, or am I too close to the scrap metal yard? That's why it can't produce anymore. And also, I think I said in the last video that when it gets full down here, it doesn't give me the message that it's full. Yeah, I'm wrong. It does. So right where it shows the money, when the paper pallets got full, it said no more room for paper pallets at the carton factory. I was like, oh, okay, I'm on it. So I came down here, and honestly, this is when I was clearing up the roads and all that. I used the Lift Anything mod and took care of it that way. Okay, so I got 2 pallets again. So if I put a weight on the back of this, it would handle it no problem. But really, I shouldn't be doing... I'm hardly ever going to grab 2 at a time. There we go. So this is going to make my life a lot easier. I can even use it on the wool for the sheep. I think I've seen that bird before in this map, up by our field, doing the hokey pokey in the ground. So right now I'm going to leave the Case International here. Let me just park it kind of out of the way. So yeah, I was wondering about the carton factory, if any of you are running it. Does the paper only hold 5 pallets? Because that's all that really fits here. I would assume that it wouldn't allow me to place the building that close to the scrap metal yard if it did, you know, if the loading zone was in the way. Yep, we're making plenty of fence posts. I need to expand the land around here. Yeah, so I've used about 30,000 liters of log so far. I'm going to say about 25,000 liters of wood chips. And almost 40,000 liters of water. Water, not a big deal. So that's where we kind of stand here. Well, we are standing here. This is where we're at the point here on the map. So my next step on the map, what I would like to do, I would like to do some landscaping a little bit. I want to get the road here coming down to the sawmill. So that's the sawmill. The scrapyard. They both begin with S. Close enough. So let's go in here. So we're going to spend a little bit of our cash today. Yeah, let's go into landscaping. Rotate. There we go. That button there. There you go. So the first thing I need to do is, we'll probably put the HUD on. That might be a smart thing to do. Let's increase the brush size area. And then I'll also increase, is it Control E for strength? Yeah, let's strengthen it up a little bit. So I need to level this out a little bit. Same thing here. That way when I put the road in, let's just do that to make it look good. Make it look as best as we can here. Alright, now we'll switch over to that. And is it that one? Yes, it is. It is that one. So now we're just going to come right on up here to our other road. Make a little access area. And what I need to do is now go back to here. Try to smooth this out a little bit. Let's expand that. Try to smooth out as best we can. I'm not really seeing much being done here, and the money's not going up, so it must be rather smooth. And I need to fix that. Let's go down to here. And now we'll rotate the camera so I can see how much room do I have along the fence line here. Not much. Alright, so, okay, go back to this part here, and I want to flatten this out here. That will take up a good chunk of money, because it always does. Shouldn't have to smooth it out too much. Back to here, and then paint it so I got just a wide enough area to get a truck in through there. Whoops. Alright, so there, that looks a lot better. It's a little like most of the map is going to be on the roads. It's not going to be all flat and smooth and looking good. But now we have pure access coming through instead of trying to sneak through here. I don't know if I'm going to get rid of this or just leave this here for now. I may put another placeable down, or I may have a road going down around this in the future. We'll find out step by step. But now this will be the access coming into here. At some point, I would like to put some lights down through here. Did I go with the wrong? I think that's the wrong... Or is this the way the light's shining? I think it's the way the light is shining in shades and stuff. Yeah, different angles, just the color and texture may look a little different here and there. Am I going crazy there? I know I'm crazy already, but... You know what? We'll go with it. It looks fine. Looks all good. It's hard to tell. Oh, man. But, yeah, now we got road access down to our lovely little scrapyard. And our carton factory. And this is going to work out great with the bag lifter. I just want to call it the lifter. But, so, yeah, we're doing fine there. I got plenty of room for all that for today. Got plenty of room for that. I'm probably almost out of room for paper. But we'll see how that goes later on. Let me sneak out of there. Let's jump back up to our tree harvester. Yeah, so a little bit of a dilemma. I don't know if I want to continue the road. Well, I do want to continue the road. I'm trying to figure if I want to do it this episode or not. Or I think what we'll do, because I got the cash. Let's come over here. Actually, it might be faster if I go into the store. There we go. Let's zoom around up here. Okay, so now where am I? Does anyone know where I am? Because I sure as heck don't. Okay, so that's the road that goes that way. Okay, that is the road up to our wonderful little cell phone tower. Kind of work our way back a little bit. Yeah, that's the color road I want, but that's just the concrete down and around there. And actually what I should be doing is turning around so I can see the direction that we need to go. That's always useful. Then I can go smooth this out later on. I know I said I was going to put it in a dirt road here, but I've changed my mind. Because what I want to do is I want to start clearing out a little bit of an area over here so I can put in another field. So that way, next season, when we start planting our, I don't want to say we got like a lot of crops to do, but we'll start planting some crops. Wheat over at the main farm, if I guess we want to call it that. And now we're back out to this road. Perfect. And yeah, then over here we'll put in, who knows what kind of crop, but it is going to be cereal crop because I need a lot of straw. Because we're going to have cows here, not shortly, but yeah, I'm going to show you what else I plan on doing today. I think I am using the wrong pavement, or am I? It's the right one, I do believe. I'm second guessing myself here. There we go. Now we kind of got a nice hard surface going around everywhere. That should, well, not everywhere, but in through here. I also need to clear out space for Elaine's house and shop. So kind of like what Wayne, Dwayne, and Shane have over there, their house and the shop over there. Elaine wants her own house and shop. You know, maybe she's married or something. I have no idea, but all I know is she's the sister of the three brothers, and she needs a house over here so she can sell seed, fertilizer, lime, which is going to be very useful because I cannot lime the fields or do anything that I have yet because I have no place to buy it from. So now we're coming over here. Yes, we're spending our cash today because, you know, I put a lot of hard work in. I think it took me like 2.5 hours of real time trying to clear out all the logs and stumps over there. So now back into landscaping. Yeah, landscaping everywhere. So now I need to, nope, don't want to be hitting the wrong button here. Nope, that's not the button I want to do. Wrong game. I'm hitting the wrong buttons. I need to smooth this out a little bit. So let's go ahead and make this a little bit wider. And kind of smooth this out a little bit. Hey, I'm finding tree stumps as I go along. There's a shocker. Just smoothing along as best we can here. Because what we're going to do here is we are going to put down our cow barn and also a silage pit or a silage bunker. Because I may be cutting some grass down and I can start putting some grass in here and get some silage going. Alright, how does that kind of look around here? Is it smooth? Smooth-ish? Alright, that I can live with. That we can take care of. That is much better. I like that much better. It's nice to have the cash and be able to do some landscaping around here. I do want to put like a little bit of a dirt road in and around through here. Because, like I said, our chicken coop is going to go over here. I would like to put down the chicken coop today, but I haven't really decided on one yet. Let's go ahead and hop into the store. No, not landscaping. Animal pens. Animal pens over here. So the cow barn I've had these for a while. I want to say these are in the Giants Mod Hub. So this one actually holds 100 cattle. How much does it cost? 100 grand. I didn't think it was 100 grand. Yikes. Okay. Okay. It is what it is. Ooh, should I be cutting the grass? Let's see. So this is going to cost me 100 grand. I would need to get a loading wagon. So I got $143,000. So is there a loading wagon out there for like under that price here? Loading wagons. Where are the loading wagons? There's trailers. I'm probably glazing right over it right now. Loading wagons. And you're probably pointing the screen. It's right there, right in front of you. Here it is. Wow, the cheapest one is 46. What do I got for mods? I don't have nothing that cheap. Son of a... yeah, so how much does that hold? That holds 23,000 liters. That's more than I need. All right, okay, so let's figure this out here. Let's figure it out together. So the cow barn, yes, the cow barn. I would like to put it, as we're looking at it, no, it rotates the cow barn. Kind of back here, right in this general area. It's getting green once in a while, right there. Oh, wow. So to place that down is actually $123,000. All right, but at least I know I can place it there. Somewhere-ish. Can I get it cheaper than that? Q up, Q down. That's $113,000, and it's gonna really, there's gonna be some landscaping involved. I can see it happening already. 113. All right, so we put that like back here like that, somewhere in that general area. You'll see what I'm getting to in a minute. Just hold your horses, because what I got to figure out is we're not going to put down the cow barn now. So I think what we'll do is we'll mow the grass, get ourselves a loading wagon. Yeah, get ourselves a loading wagon, or yeah, get ourselves a loading wagon. Cut the grass, get ourselves a loading wagon, load up the grass, and put it into a silage bunker, which means I got to place the silage bunker down. But I don't want to do that yet because I want to cut the grass where that's going to go. Yeah. Wow, 46,000. How much to lease? $2,346 to lease. All right, that's probably what I'm going to do. All right, so change of plans and how we're going to do this. So the other thing I was going to mention, I'm glad we cut the grass to make hay the other day. Didn't rain all day yesterday when we were making the road. Didn't rain overnight. Hasn't rained today, and yet the crops are still wet. And the grass moisture is at 21%. It hasn't rained in like over 36 hours, and the grass is still wet. Gotta love it. So yeah, we're gonna grab the Case Puma, which is right over here. We're gonna cut the grass behind the sheep pasture. We'll lease the loading wagon, load up some grass, put down a silage bunker to put the grass in, and then we'll see if we got enough cash to put down a cow barn. Yep, that's what we're doing. Alright, let's come over here and get our mowers. Yeah, I'm trying to stay away from cutting down trees today because we did it all last episode mostly. And I did a lot of it in between episodes, so come here and grab. I am noticing my mower is somehow like dancing by itself in here. It seems like it's shifting on its own. There we go, got that. So I'm probably getting started on the cows sooner than I originally thought I would. But then again, sometimes that's what happens. Now, like I said, we're going to be doing cattle for meat or beef production. So I don't know if I want to sell them outright, or we'll produce our own meat from them. I don't know yet. The money comes in rather fast around here by cutting down all the trees. I just need a place to put down said meat factory. And I think I'll make more cash doing that as well. Wonder if I'll find any stumps as we cut grass around here. We're just going to do it in this little section here. So it shouldn't take me too long. Yeah, so you can see the grass is coming out darker than it did before because now it's considered wet grass. So if I wanted to turn this wet grass into dry grass, I'd have to get a tedder, ted the grass, so it turned into quote-unquote dry grass, and we have to wait. Wow, seems like lately I got to wait like almost 6 to 10 hours before it turns into hay. But I don't want to waste any of this grass. We're going to go right ahead and put it into our silage bunker, and in a few days' time we'll have silage. Silage doesn't go for much here. Just kind of curious of being fall. So yeah, we're looking at $66 per. Not a whole lot. So yeah, we're just going to use it to feed our cows, which we don't quite have yet. So yeah, for the cows, after we get that, we'll need a one of the mixers, and I think that's like $56,000. It's been a while since I just did it. A mixer. Usually we have a placeable mixer, but this time we're going to have a regular mixer. And I think the one I used to use cost like 56 grand. The bales, I don't mind buying straw bales for bedding and or to make the Total Mix rations at all. I think they're like $600 per. And I don't know how many cattle we're going to get, beef cattle. And this will be the first time I've done beef cattle with seasons. I don't think they reproduce, or do they? I have no idea, because I can't remember. And I can't check out the animal hut at the livestock market because we don't have a livestock market. So I have to wait until I put a cow barn down to check out what's going on. All right, so there is our grass all taken care of, if you will. All right. So I really hate leasing equipment when I know it's something I'm going to use often enough. But, yep, I think today's the day we're going to lease it. But first thing I need to do is grab our windrower and put this into rows. And then we'll get our loading wagon. And it's something I think I'll need to look on the mod hubs for is a different kind of loading wagon. Because all the modded ones I got are kind of on the big side, the whole 90,000 liters, and I don't need one that big, that's for sure. Around and around we go. Yeah, so now we're pretty much making... Oh, crap. I can move that by hand, actually. It's a little heavy, but realistically, you should be able to move this little pallet fort. Actually, I got the HUD mode on, so I need to disable that in order to move it. Can I not grab... You're going to make me go all the way down there and grab... Oh, that's a pain. Can I... Uh-oh, it's going to drag it out. Well, that's one way. Not what I really need to do. Come on. Just roll over. There we go. I'll take care of that later. Yeah, I don't even know if I even need that anymore, honestly, with the bag lifter, so. All right, let's unfold our windrower. Turn that on, because that's always helpful. The good thing about this windrower is it's about the same width as our mowers. Yeah, so this wasn't quite what I was expecting to be doing at this point, but it's what needs to be done. Oh, there's a stump. I see a stump. It's got to be taken care of. That's what's going to be happening quite a bit on this map. I'll be going around, we'll be leveling out ground, placing things down, and stumps are going to appear out of nowhere. So I don't expect to be cutting any more trees down and around this area anyways. So now I am wondering, where do I put, if I do the meat factory, which I probably will, because it seems like the smart thing to do, because we'll get a lot more money that way by selling them to the meat market, make our own meat, and then selling the meat at a placeable area, rather than selling the cattle outright. We shall find some place to put the meat market. Yep, Wayne does have our loading wagon out ready to go. He said, just pick it on up. I don't have to sign paperwork here anymore and all that stuff. Been doing business long enough now. He just takes our word for it. So I think, what did I say? This holds like 23,000 liters. So I better pick up the grass. That's where I want to put the silage bunker first. That way, when I get a full loading wagon, I can just dump right into the silage bunker. Now there's a few options of silage bunkers I want to go for. I guess I'll have to see the size, the footprint, as we say, when we go to put it down. I did sell the pallet fork that was running over here because I thought, you know, I really don't need it. Now that I got the bag lifter, I don't have to deal with the pallet forks. That'd be great. Alright, let's see how much grass we actually have here. So, yeah, definitely want to pick up the grass that's in this area right here. Like I said, I don't know how big the footprint's going to be, but try to clear up most I can. The pickup on this thing is pretty wide, actually. And man, I am picking up loads of, well, it seems like loads of grass. I'm used to a 90,000 liter capacity loading wagon, so when you're only picking up 20, well, when you're only going to hold 20,000, that's going to fill up a lot faster. So the one thing I don't know is, because I don't really do silage bunkers that much during seasons, if I put grass into a silage bunker and I don't compact it and cover it, am I going to lose grass overnight with it inside of a bunker? Or is it considered a quote-unquote a silo and it won't rot? Yeah, that's a good question, isn't it? You may already know the answer. I do not. But since a bunker is kind of considered like a silo, I think the grass in there would be fine. So I did pay a leasing fee for this. Shouldn't have it too long. In the future, we probably should buy one. Like I said, I'll just have to check out some mods and see if I can come up with some interesting ones. And let's pick up this little piece here as well. I'm hoping I have enough money to put down the silo bunker and the cow barn today. Because once I put down the cow barn, I can kind of look at the cows themselves and see if they... I don't know if the beef cattle reproduce or not. I don't remember. I always do the Holstein cows because I do it for the milk. But on this Let's Play, we're just going to do it for the beef. And we are just about full. And now we are full. Alright, so let's come in here. Silos. So there's two bunkers I was looking at. So I think I want to go with this one right here. The problem with these mods by the Mod Welt people, modding community, they most of the time they don't flatten the land around it when you place it. So that's a little bit of an issue. Then the only other silo bunkers I have are the in-game ones. And I don't really like the looks of them too much. I really like the looks of these right here. So I don't think I need a big... The one thing it says, you know, it says big, small, medium. What does that mean? I mean, how many liters can it hold? Let's look at the footprint of the small one. That's a small one. All right, so yeah, that's okay. Okay. So I'm just trying to, because you can see I'm going to have to level up the ground around here, or else it's going to do that. So I'm just trying to get a good idea of where it's going to be. I think right there will be good. Alright, so let's back out of there. Let's go to landscaping. Yes. And if I do this, it's going to look really weird to begin with, but work with me, people. Work with me. Alright. Go back to here. Silos. These are the stuff sometimes I do off camera because they can get a little funky when you're doing it. Small bunker, yes, details. Why is it raising that off the ground? No, that's just the way it kind of looks. Let's bring it back, right there. Does that seem right? Yoink. There we go. That kind of works. Got some tree work to do. Ooh, just made it on that part right there. That's good. That's good. Alright, so back in the landscaping. This is all working out fine. It's all working out fine. Smaller brush strokes than that. And now smooth it on out here. I'm going to lose a little bit of grass by doing that, but that's okay. It's all fine. It's all fine. And then around here, I shouldn't be wasting cash, which I already am, so I don't think I'll be able to put down the cow barn until I cut down some trees. But it'll be a teaser for the next episode, right? Yeah, because I'm down to $111,000. And I think it was going to be, the cheapest that we saw was like $113 to put down the cow barn in those certain areas. Alright. How's that looking? Much better. That's good. Alright, so yeah, the rest of this episode, I think we'll just pick up the grass. We'll put it into our new bunker. Back on in. Wait, is that hanging over the edge? Oh, because I smoothed it. And it smoothed. I was like, wait a minute, that wasn't like that before. Oh, man. Who did that? Who did that? Landscaping. Back in here. Let's make this a little bit smaller. And then, yeah, that should do that. Yeah, I'll have to go back and touch that up afterwards. Is it going to show in here? I'll do that off camera. Try to fiddle with that. That can be a little difficult, but I wouldn't say a little difficult. It could be a little bit challenging. I'll be there for a while trying to get looking just right. So I'll do some of that off camera. And probably in between episodes, I'll take our wonderful little tree harvester, the little tree harvester that could, and I'll start working on the road again, sell some more logs, get us some more cash. Well, I haven't done this in a while. Usually doing total mix rations. Am I hitting the wrong buttons? Yes, you can't hit that left control and I. You gotta hit that left. You gotta hit that control and I. It says right there in the HUD, left control and I, not right control and I. Ooh, that is weird. So, I'm picking up wet grass. Or is it considered chaff now? Did it just automatically switch over to chaff and not dry grass? Yeah, because it says chaff in there. It doesn't say dry grass. So I was like, wait a minute. Can I pick up wet grass, put it in here, and it turns it into dry grass? No, it just turns it into chaff. So from the amount of the grass I got here, and the amount of cows I'm probably going to have, I'm probably going to have enough silage for a while. Which is fine by me. I guess I could always sell some silage. The only thing is now, like when I make silage this way, I won't be able to make it into a bale and sell it to the Three Brothers. Because they only accept bales. So I cannot Yeah, I don't think I can take silage, put it in the ground, and the baler will pick up the silage and make a bale out of it. Yeah, the baler's only going to pick up straw and grass and make a bale. Then you have to wrap it to make silage. So, yeah, I can't dump silage on the ground and have the baler pick it up. Although that would be interesting. Where is that mod that was in FS17 to where it could bale anything? Actually, I see a few tree stumps around here now that I cut the grass. That was a pretty good mod. I think it was in the mod contest. I don't think it won. Did it win the mod contest? I don't remember. Talking about FS17, it was a big contraption that you could put like even wood chips in it, or you could put anything in there, and it would wrap it up into a bale. I used that so much on Rattlesnake Valley. That was the map I was on. So on Rattlesnake Valley, I had a huge grass field, and I would just use the loading wagon, and I would load it into that constantly, and just let that make silage bales out of it. Had a neat little system how it all worked out. Yeah, so I am glad I went with a small bunker, because wow, how about you learn to back up, Peanut? I know, it's one of those things. I'll learn one of these days. Yeah, this bunker is going to be plenty big enough in the future, like I always keep saying about this map, but in the future, yeah, we will have probably a big enough grass field. I just got to clear trees out. Clear the trees. Yeah, so I may just... So I since we're putting, like, I was wondering, am I going to lose grass inside the bunker? Looks like once you put it in the bunker, it turns it into chaff. So the chaff should not decompose, I would think. Wow, almost enough cash to put down the cow barn. So if I were to leave this grass in here and inside the loading wagon, that would probably decompose over time. So I got about 50,000 liters of chaff in here. Actually, how much do I end up with here? Alright, so 47.2. We're on our way to having some cows. Like I said, the hay, we got some hay. I probably should have kept some more bales. We're getting close to silage, so I just have to buy straw and we can feed our cows. Well, let me just come back in here. We'll just double check here. Animal pens, scroll on down through here. Yep, the cow barn for 100 grand. Let's put on the HUD so I can see. 113. Well, I almost got enough for it, don't I? 114. What's the cheapest I can go? 107, but that 112, that'd be a lot of landscaping to do afterwards. Do I have enough for that? I do have enough for that. It's down. You don't have to wait an episode. But I'm left with $705 in my bank account. I don't mind that. I can level this out quite a bit in through here. That's what I'm saying. The land looks rather level until you go play something down and you realize it's not as level as you thought. Which one? So this is for water. This is for food. This might be for milk. Alright, so I'm just seeing triggers in there and I'm trying to think. Okay, here we go. Animal dialogue right here. So this is what we're looking for. I don't want to do Brahmins. I don't see these kind of cows where I live at all. So, yeah, the Holstein is usually what we go for. The Queen of Milk production, yep. I see some of these around. Cheaper option for a starting farmer. Well, that's kind of known for their high marbling carcasses that can return a decent investment at market. So it doesn't say that they reproduce. Affording a product from... But it doesn't say the Holsteins reproduce either. But since they're males, I would say they don't reproduce. Ashford farmers requesting for the low feed consumption and price per head are both two well-worthy trade-offs for lower milk production. So, I mean, I guess I can get, like, the Ayrshires, and we could get milk. We would get calves, and I guess I could sell them for beef as well. No, limousine is expensive. My family will grow very quickly and give a great price at market. All right, so I got to think about this. Leave a comment below what breed would be good. I don't think the Holstein because, I mean, yeah, I'll get some milk out of them. They do reproduce at a decent rate, but I don't think. Yeah, I don't know. Not Brahmins, but any of these four up here will do. But see, they're saying how much they would sell back in the market. What we'll be doing, more than likely, is we'll be coming into here, and we'll be bringing them to the meat market, which is $250,000. Money, not really much of an option. I just don't have any right now. So $250,000. And at the market, how much meat should be going for, like, same as it does elsewhere in hard economy. Did I go buy it? So usually meat on hard economy, I can get up to like $1,000 per 1,000 liters. But anyways, yeah, we have our cow barn. And plus we'll get manure out of it as well, which means maybe I can put down a greenhouse like a strawberry patch. Oh yeah, strawberry patch does pay out well. I can put that back here somewhere as well. I just realized I put this, I wonder if that will reach over to the pond. We'll see. I could put like the strawberry patch down here, and that way I don't have far to go with the manure and all that. But yeah, here we go. Here we go. The buildings don't look exactly the same, but they're both made out of stone/brick. So that's what I'm kind of going for. Have no idea what that says. Oh, lights on. There we go. It has lights. All right. Cool. Yeah, it's going to be fun. I can't help myself but not have cows on the farm. I'm sorry. But now the farm is looking more and more still like, we're growing. We got a silage bunker today. We got a cow barn. I paid $100,000 off the loan. We got a cell phone tower. I got to bring this back before I have it more than an hour, and I get charged leasing money that I do not have. But yeah, I think that's where we're going to wrap it up for today, guys. Hopefully you guys did enjoy the episode. I do appreciate you watching as always. I'll catch you next time right here on Green Mountain Forest. But until then, have a good one.